I put on for this, yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. Now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young, rich nigga.
Yo, Rize Podcast family, what it do, what it is, what's going on, what's happening? How y'all doing today? Hope everybody had a great day, man. Everybody safe, had a good meal, and ready to chop it up, talk this sport we love called boxing, man. Let's get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time champ, 3 different weight divisions, the hard-hitting, devastating puncher, him. Redesigning minds one mind at a time. You know, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Under Armour, thanks for all you do for the gym and the community and the kids. EOE, I think I got him. Education over everything. Shout out to Olivia Pope, Bad Girls Promotions, man. Coach Nikki. Shout out to all the coaches, fighters. And parents that play a part with the gym, man. Making sure these kids developing and moving on and having what they need, man. Because it takes a village. Shout out to KanishiBad.com. Make sure y'all go use code TRP, get 15% off. And when you leave that, go to www.noslihpgallery.org. Use code RISE10, get 10% off. When you leave there, go see MeandKillerB.com. Support Me and Killer B. Then when you leave there, make sure you go to RisePodcast.com, man. Support us, man. Go grab that Calvin and Kenny Wade t-shirt, man. Last but not least, all the fighters wearing it. Coaches wearing it. And now the Rize Podcast wearing it, man. So shout out to, say it with me, everybody. Box. Raw. What it do? Justin James, what's going on? Armando Raisin, what's happening? Miss Tanya Vandross Williams Jr. with the super stick. Appreciate the support, Miss Tanya. Hopefully you in good spirits right now. I'm feeling good, man, on the way to road to healing. Miss Tanya, right back at you. Junior, Little Tank Gang, Abdul Wahid, Him Davis, Bad Girls. What's going on, Miss Tanya? Appreciate the support again. Branson, Daryl Hopkins, D, Ace, Batolio Cologne. What's happening? Cosmic Lando, Showtime the Guy, Pass My Guy, Naheem, the Shin Cop Boxer Pro Day 2027. What's going on, champ? Scout Scrupulatory, what's happening? Million Films, you heard. Control Groove, what's happening? Andre Noble, Kevin King, Soldier J, Fagusta L. Neal, Polo Day, Miss Just Do in the building. What's going on, Miss Just Do? Sherrod Whitley, Jarrell Davis, Lewis 4500, Pound for Pound Boxer Talk. All things, what's going on? Appreciate you, Miss Just Do and the whole Do family. And now, what's going on, champ? Scout Scrupulatory, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. What's happening? Lonnie Lee in the building. Boxes Jaguar 40. What's happening? I served 88. Sipper 5. Stretched Out Boxing. What's going on? The Chosen One. Miss Lisa Smith. She loving the Maha. Tell my nephews I said what it do. Ladies love Carter, Little Tank Gang. Tell them I said what's happening. See Irvin and Wiz. What's going on? Chris Aki Bowman. What's happening? D33284. What's going on? Scout Scrupulatory. I think I got you, but I gotta get you again. TC1 Entertainment. What's going on? Welcome to the Rize Podcast. Lavish Life Entertainment. What's happening? Platinum P. Nephew, Little Tank Gang in the building. Justin James, Trizzy Money. Barbara D is in the building. Unheard of. Hey, baby. What's going on, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Yeah, you know it. Baltimore stand up most definitely, man. Boxing 12 126 What's going on? Appreciate y'all, man. Everybody that's in the building, man. Hey, we're gonna chop it up, talk boxing. Nicole Matthews, we supposed to have a special guest tonight. We're gonna see if he pop up in the building. He might not. So you know what I mean? We're gonna see. But right now, we G boxing, what's going on? We're gonna talk this boxing, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk some trash. We're gonna have a good show. We got a couple special guests coming on, matter of fact. So y'all see him in the building before I do. Let me know so I can drop the link for him. Get him in here, have him ready. We're gonna chop it up. I want to see what Kid Austin looks like this weekend. Kid Austin fighting this weekend? Damn, I didn't even. Tom, what's going on? I didn't even know. Hey, I told y'all, man, it's a different version of this guy. Being in boxing news, what's going on? Give me 1 second. Hold on. Kamani Clark in the building. What's going on, everybody, man? I gotta check. Let me see if I can look at that card right now. I didn't even know he was fighting this weekend. That ain't him. 1 second, y'all. Here we go. Oh, Williams to pay the Maxie Hughes for. I didn't even know nothing about this card. I ain't know nothing about that card. I gotta do some research. Yeah, that one. I don't know how that one got past me. Tom, he been on here before, so you know what I mean. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. WFB Stillwater, what's going on? Tommy Guns, what's happening? Michael Smith, what's going on? Don't mess with Texas. Welcome to the Rize Podcast. So, look like Ryan back in the gym training. Man, what's y'all thoughts, man? Talk to me in the chat, man. Hold up, man. Shit's blowing me, man. It's blowing me. Rodriguez Jackson, what's happening? The Cam J Network, what's going on? D for the win, what's happening? Man, y'all supposed to be y'all as trigger happy as y'all is over there. I'm trying to figure out how this guy keep popping back up in here, man, on that bullshit. Straight fraggle, not go bullshit, man. Isaiah McCoy, what it do? What y'all think, man? I need y'all thoughts. Ain't nothing funny, Branson. Don't get to laughing. Ain't a damn thing funny. Tapper Tommy in the building. Barbara D said, I wouldn't want any of my family members following Ryan. Man, y'all in the chat, man. Everybody in the building, make sure, I know what y'all waiting for, but just make sure y'all do me one favor. Push the goddamn button. That's all. Just push the goddamn button. You get to decide. I'm giving you the option to decide which one, thumbs up or thumbs down, but just press the goddamn button. Jerome Haney, what's going on? Oh shit. Yeah, but we just need him to finish the job, though. We need to, you know what I mean? He got to finish that job. D Block TV, what's going on, Chan? Rashad Warner, what's happening? Branson, I was mad at first that we got rid of Gus, man. I like the Gus, man. I just don't think he got what he was supposed to get, man. But if we can get that, keep Derrick Henry healthy for the year, oh my gosh, that make our backfield even more dangerous, man. We just need Derrick Henry to stay healthy for a year, man, to have something left in the tank. Tanya Johnson, what's going on, champ? How you feeling? Yeah, that's all. And I mean, shit. Oh my gosh! Plus, we got I keep forgetting his name. The other little running back that we had that got hurt. we get him back healthy too, man. That's a nice little 1, 2, 3 combo. Lamar, Derrick Henry, and the other guy. Hey. J Hardcore Boxing News, man. If you ain't subscribed to J Hardcore Boxing News over there at the JBT Network, man, you're doing yourself a disservice, man. The man is a hard-working individual, man. Boxing Dad, what's going on? Man, giving you 2 shows a day, unlimited shorts, unlimited videos, doing shows on the road. Hey, Jay, you know and I know that ride from Virginia to Baltimore can go anywhere from 45 minutes to 9 hours instantaneously. That's one ride you can never predict, man. Yeah, they're the chosen one. That ride, boy, didn't get on there at 5:45. That was still, I would have waited till about 7. Jumped on there about 7. Yeah. Listen, I remember one time it took me 5 hours to get home from Springfield, man. That damn Platinum P, what's going on? That damn them non-drivers, man. They didn't open up 95, 495 so much, man, and it's still a clusterfuck, man. Okay. What's going on, Coach?
Man, just studying. What's going on?
Man, I can't call it, man. Just chopping it up with the people. Heads up, we supposed to have a special guest tonight. I'm not sure if he's going to show up, but we supposed to have a special guest in here tonight.
You might show up. You know, you can't count them out.
I just want to let you know I ain't talked to you today. Oh, Bill Haney said he's sliding through tonight.
Yeah, I seen it first. Somebody put me on.
Oh yeah, they talk boxing with us tonight. You know what I mean? So just want to let you know what's going on.
Well, that's a good way to give me heads up.
How you talk to you today?
Nah, I've been like the day, my first day fasting. I couldn't fast because I was traveling. So now 7.
How was your first day down?
On my first day, fine. I mean, I've been doing this for so many years, so right now it's just staying focused, doing a lot of reading, doing a lot of thinking.
Just doing and building. What's going on, Just?
What's good, bro?
Just staying focused.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, bro? Did an interview today. Today was pretty fun. Me and my good friend, good coach, Kevin Cunningham.
Okay.
Yeah. So we was kicking the first thing. He said, "Yo, when you come to holler at?" Good company.
Yeah, I know. I remember that you sent me the link, and I forgot all about it, Coach.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot all about it. They told me when it was over. I'm like, oh shit! Like I forgot all about it, man.
Yeah, you busy. That's how I get people real busy. You're a busy guy. I forgot you CEO of the Rize podcast. Don't know these little guys. Oh. I might have to get like Kenny and go over there to Mill City.
Well, if you got roll out on me, right? You got roll out on me. Go over there, right with my guy. Just man.
I do that. He'll keep me good. I'm giving him some. I give him some exclusive and stuff. He don't even holler at me. Don't even send him the link. That's how busy he is.
No, man, I forgot. Happy birthday, D. I forgot all. Hey, cool. I forgot all about it, man.
Salute to the chat, man.
Because y'all be sending stuff to my other phone that I don't be using.
Right. But that's the only phone we know, so you got to look at both of them.
I know I be trying, but I be on the Rize phone so much I don't even use the other phone.
All right.
Yeah, it's my bad, Coach. Players mess up too.
That's good. That's cool. I'm gonna
have to go back and watch the playback. But one thing about it though, Jay Hardcore was in the building. He got to ask a couple questions.
My man, as usual. I might have to go visit him.
Damn. I wouldn't be mad at that one either, man.
I might have to go visit him because at least he is keeping up with the Jones.
Man, listen. I'm a full-time podcast runner, full-time dad. It's tough right now, man. You know what I mean? I'm doing everything right now.
Hey,
man, the many different hats, man.
Yeah, man.
That's the life we choose, man. When we choose it.
Man, listen, I'm the Uber driver right now. I got to do the pickups and drop-offs. You know what I mean?
Well, I've been around you. Guess what? Man, Kenny used to do the same thing.
Man, yeah, man. Talib Cunningham, appreciate the support. He said, "What's good, my northern brothers? Carolina in the building. What's happening, Talib Cunningham?" Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go hit this gym today. I had to change my system up today.
So you going to night workouts?
Yeah, I'm going to night workout.
Okay. Talk to me, Just, man. What's going on in this boxing world, man? I didn't even know that the kid Austin was fighting this weekend. I don't know how that one got past me.
Yeah, that should be what, the 16th. Yeah. I thought I mentioned that when I was saying with all the call out stuff. Like I wasn't dismissing his call out, but I was like the timing of it. You got an opponent lined up already for the 16th. He probably knew that. That's why I say the dad be doing the, calling out for the most part. But yeah, he got an opponent.
Yeah, I want to see what you think about that fight. What you think about that fight, though?
I think it's another stepping stone fight for him to build on. Like I don't, dude probably put up some resistance, but I don't see him taking no L. I think he can go out there and look.
Everybody say that. Everybody say that. I was talking about Tszyu and Thurman today, and somebody tried to sit there and say this is a showcase fight for Tszyu. I said, I don't know. I said, man. And then I'm hearing they say the winner got a chance to fight Terrence Crawford. I said, oh, that's motivation.
Yeah, I'm
right.
That's motivation, Sean.
This kid that Floyd Schofield fighting ain't no pushover though. Even though he from the Dominican Republic, but he 13-1 with 10 KOs. He not no walk in the park.
He should. That's why I say he's going. I expect him to.
Because he got what? We been fighting at? Who we been fighting?
Let me see. Let me go back.
Right. He got one loss to Starling Castillo, who was 17-1-1.
So that tells you something.
Yeah, should be solid. Like I don't want to dismiss him, but I think kid.
No, it's not. We're not dismissing them. It's just you got to look at it. The type of guys people's been standing in front of. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Give him a different look. I like the fact that they're keeping him active. I think that's exactly what he needs.
No, I'm saying you do need that. That is cool. Until he run into a hiccup. Or he don't look good, or he don't perform good. They go, hold this horse back a little bit. But they doing the right things. They steamrolling them.
We going.
They steamrolling them.
We saying kid don't look like slouch.
Yeah.
But he ain't
like the fact that he embraced that lifestyle.
All his fights that he won was in the Dominican Republic. His one loss was in Las Vegas.
Know what that means.
I hear you, coach. He lost by decision though.
What?
It sounds like I'm playing with some Legos with y'all on here. It sounds like Star Wars.
It's messed up. The audio messed up.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I hear it clear. I hear you clear. I hear both of y'all clear though.
You hearing like ping pong ball.
I heard us say thanks for the Under Armour gear, Coach Calvin. Even though Senior picked me out women.
Say it again.
I heard us say thanks for the Under Armour gear, Coach. Even though Senior picked me out women clothes.
He did it to you, bro.
Listen, I'm shopping for a woman. I'm picking out women's stuff. I know how you get down unheard of, but I'm shopping for a woman, so I'm picking out woman stuff. I'm not going to the section shopping for a woman.
A friend of mine's named Stacy Selby. He used to always tell me, "Yo, put it on and put your head down and keep on walking." He used to always say that. The Kenny, he'll do something. Kenny will say something, man. And he'll put it on. He said, "My man Stacy should say, put it on and put your head down and keep on walking."
Yeah, I don't be watching pictures like that unheard of. I'm shopping for a woman. I ain't gonna pick you out no bra in the man section. You know what I mean? I'm going to the women's section.
We apologize for that unheard of.
No, but you know what the messed up part is?
Good.
I was on FaceTime the whole time while I'm picking it out, so she approved everything that I picked out. She never sent me to the men's section. She talking about, yeah, that's fine. She okayed everything.
Oh, so you picking out women clothes because you had somebody okay and everything.
She was okay and everything.
You ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You ain't do nothing wrong.
It's Soldier Day though.
You ain't do nothing wrong.
I got these big ass feet now, but back when I was younger, them women's sneakers always had some fire. You ain't never specified to go to the men's section either.
Y'all funny.
Yeah, Uncle Dre in the building. What's going on? No, Bill might come on here. He waiting, you know what I mean? He might gotta make a special interest or something. Who knows? Well, I mean, I wouldn't think to pick out nothing else unheard of. But what's going on, Jess? Let's talk this. Come on, Coach.
You know,
let's chop it up. Oh, Coach Calvin gone.
Hey, he popped off. Talk to me.
Richie Baby playing. See what I'm saying? You talking about I take this shit too far. I was shopping for a woman, so I'm gonna be in the woman's section. Unless you tell me otherwise, that should have been an addendum, an email, or something.
Right.
And she says it's hard though. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, I got her some fire. Y'all crazy. Nah, man, but they talk about where Billiam Henderson at. Man, he probably be. He said he was coming though. He probably be in.
I thought I heard him say that.
No, he said it more than once because they sent me. They was like, I was jumped off. They were like, he really coming on. That's why I made the caption. I mean, I made the poster. What we did? Like, is he gonna show up?
Salute to Bill Haney, always on the job, around the clock.
Man, hey, I like Bill because people don't even like. I like the illusion, and people don't be understanding this illusion. Like it's more of a sport than it is anything. Like to be able to stand in the fire, you know what I mean, and not burn. You know what I mean? That's more of a sport than what really people think it really is, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why he do it so much because you know what I mean. You gotta understand, most people that talk a lot, they like shit like that because they want to see. You know what I mean? They on they shit. You see what I'm saying? But I give it to him. He stand in the fire and he hold his own.
Right.
My God, man. He said from being paralyzed for 15 years, I be buying women's extra small Under Armour joggers. Chicks in the store be like, leave some for us. Hey, Speedy. You know, women's joggers got the little crotch spot right there. Don't tell me you out here feeling extra comfy in your joggers, man. She wear jeans and shirts. You shopping for crop tops and thongs. I ain't messing with you, man. Nah, but with this Ryan versus Devin fight, Just
right.
Do you think Ryan can pull it off, man?
Man, again, man, it's tough, man. It's because he essentially gave himself 5 weeks of serious training to do this. You know, I just was chopping it up with Shakur, and I think he said he gave himself 6 weeks for the camp, and he knew that wasn't ideal. That wasn't what he should have did. So you think that's him? That's a guy like that that's been showing you through time and time he could be disciplined. So for For a guy like Ryan that you kind of, deal with discipline issues, you would think he need all the time necessary to prepare, man. And even with the necessary time, he might lose.
Hope nephew good. I want. Oh, you bought ticket? Shout out, you chosen one. Nephew. You on mute, Jess? I don't know if you talking to me or not.
My bad. Yeah, I muted my joint. My bad.
Yeah, shout out to nephew, baby Duke.
Garcia done popped up.
Appearance on the
Just
Rize
out
podcast.
knowing. Say what's up.
Nephew, what's up? I ain't trying to hear that shit.
You can't cry. Can't cry.
Nah, but you know what I mean. I want to see a good fight. I don't want to see a repeat Rize Prograis versus Devin Haney. Like, I don't want to see that performance repeat itself. At McQueen, what's going on, champ? I want a nice competitive fight. That's just what I want. You know what I mean? No, regardless of who wins.
Feedback.
Yeah, regardless of who wins, I just want to see a nice, competitive fight. I don't want to see Devin Haney versus Rize Prograis Part 2.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is, at least, we already know he ain't got the best feet. I see how Dad preparing. He gonna understand that. He know his feet ain't the best. So that's the area where I'm gonna be looking at from the rip. But aside from that, Ryan is a lot more comparable in age. They both, I think, 25. Ryan do got this speed and he got the power advantage. I think the speed is comparable. Who faster? We're gonna find out. But Gary Antoine Russell seemed to think, Ryan Garcia got the speed advantage. So just to say, if he had at least speed and power advantage, it should make it interesting, but he gotta be able to land it. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. I seen the way he approached the fight with Tank. He went and tried, right? So I don't see why he ain't gonna try against him. Like, I don't see him sitting back on the back foot all night because I don't think he can win like that. And he gonna have to make the fight, and he got the speed to keep it interesting, and he got the power if he landed to keep it, keep him honest. So should be fun, but he got to be focused. And I hope he made some type of improvements under Derrick James, man. Because, that's his reputation on the line. And this dude been all over the place. So, it's good to see him. At least he back training. I seen a few videos. I ain't overly excited about what I seen, but at least he working. And that's what's important. So give yourself some type of shot at making this fight competitive, because I just can't pick him to win. But maybe he can make stuff interesting. Who knows?
I just hope, and if it is like antics, what I mean, I would kind of feel some type of way. But I hope Ryan really is training and getting ready for this fight.
I think some of the antics you know what? I think the antics was the good stuff. The other stuff it's not even, I don't think it's antics. I think the time in which he choosing to speak on certain things is just it's a strange time to do it. But who am I to tell him when to speak his truth, right? But at the same time, he got to understand the people that's going to feel like, because you putting so much focus and attention over here, you might not be crossing T's and dotting I's over here. So I just hope that's not the case. Like, all I just want to see is that the dude gave himself a real shot at winning by putting in the right amount of work. Like, don't go in there and make a mockery of yourself, bro. Like, you could, losing is, one thing, but it's how you lose. And if you just go out there and get completely embarrassed and people see all this other stuff you was doing, they're going to go right to that, talk about how undisciplined you was. And again, you ain't got no rehydration calls to complain about now, right? So you better come in here ready to fight, bro, right? You could come and rehydrate, be healthy as you want. I remember that. Okay, come to fight, bro, because Devin Haney is not playing at all. He not.
Yeah, he's definitely training and working. Yeah. You know what I mean? Ryan gonna do all the bullshit.
Dog work. I seen him lifting some weights. I seen him doing some squatting, working on the legs. I'm like, yeah, You had the first laugh. You might have had even the second one, but he gonna get the last one on 420 if you ain't prepared, bro, because he gonna make it bad. And like I said, what's important for Ryan is not to let that first quarter, the first 3 to 4 rounds get crazy for him, because if he just getting outboxed round after round after round, that's gonna play on his mental. Like his confidence gonna take a hit, and if he find himself second guessing and not being willing to engage the same way, now he got even less of a chance to land that shot. So he got to be smart. He got to navigate them early rounds and keep it somewhat competitive. Like even if you lose, you get what I'm saying? You got to keep yourself in the fight. If you just start to let Devin Haney just walk, pick up round after round, your confidence gonna go. And I could see you, because I seen it. Respect the Rize. I seen it with him. You see this confidence after a while, round after the round. It's the same dude you said had pillow fist. Now he been touching you, and it ain't feeling like pillows no more. So Ryan, he got to be on the same type of time, man. He got to really come to fight.
See, but my thing is, the only thing like with that fight right there, like I really think that was the moment to where it was set up for Devin the put Regis down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And he had opportunities, more than one opportunity in that fight to, you know what I mean, get the job done. A win is a win, but you know what I mean, that statement would have been a knockout. You know what I mean?
Right. I think, and again, you know, I don't make no excuses for him, but I always just look at it when you got those pure boxers, those guys that usually defensive minded, usually use the ring and be smart. That's always, I think, a part of the game that they working on, trying to go out of that comfort zone and apply that extra bit of pressure to get that knockout. And I think he'd be trying to find a balance in between going for it and not making the Jorge Linares type mistake. So when I see him have his guy in position late, I think that could play in the back of his head, just like it do mine. Like I think that's his way of showing you, look, I learned from that moment. I know I got him, but he's still a live dog, and I'm gonna be smart. So I think it's just a balancing act, and I think as long as you know, you just the natural style, that's something that you always trying to work on. You know what I'm saying? From fight to fight, you get what I'm saying? Trying to step out that comfort zone and add that extra bit of push without putting yourself in harm's way. So I think that'd be the mentality. You know what I mean? That's why I don't think he pressed it, but I think he could have.
This is a brutal sport.
Right.
And you know, the fans, regardless of how you want, they like brutality. They like to see a motherfucker get knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? Right. And in a position to where as though you trying to state your claim as the face of boxing, you know what I mean? So at what point do you begin to take these chances to, you know what I mean, to be great?
Right. I tell you what, you know, 420 is as good a stage as ever. You know what I mean? I think that in terms of numbers and all this, you know, that might be your best numbers to date with the Ryan Garcia thing. Y'all got history. Ryan been doing a ton of stuff to either sell the fight or possibly turn people off from it. But either way, they've been talking. So I think maybe he try to make a statement against him. If he can do that, I think it'd be impressive if he could stop Ryan. I know we've seen him stop once, but still, if you can do it in your way, I think that's a good statement to make. Stop him and get him out of there.
All right, so then let's go to the flip side.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the flip side. If Ryan stop Dev, let's not even say stop. If Ryan defeat Dev, where does that put Ryan at? You know what I mean?
Man. That's gonna turn the internet upside down. That's gonna be comparable with him dropping a sparring video, actually going out there winning, and in a climate where I think outside of your core fan base and people that rock with you think you're going with, much people ain't picking you. You know what I'm saying? So if you go out there and do something like that, man, I mean, you gotta think you would have did something that 31 other people wasn't able to do. And you kind of, it's like one of them situations where he had the juice now. You know what I mean? He have his juice now. You got the juice now. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I had that queued up. He said, you got
you got the juice now. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is, bro. But it's a tough battle because you playing with a guy that's not playing. You know what I mean? You going in there with a dude that ain't coming to play. So he gonna be all business. That's one thing I could give. I respect the hell out of that. When it's time to fight, he be all business, man. So Ryan is up against that. You know what I mean? Eric James, Bill Haney as the trainers, their corners. It should be fun.
You see how Ryan was 2 fights ago versus him. He was coming forward. You know what I mean? Versus him though. So only I can't see like why he wouldn't be the same way.
Right.
Versus Devin. You see what I'm saying?
Right. You got to take chances. He has to. Sitting on the back foot, man. That's gonna be a clean sweep for Dev. You just try to sit on the back foot or just that chess match without being more assertive. You can't play his game. You got to force him to do what you feel like he can't do better than you. And I'm sorry. We talking about playing chess. He's a better chess player than Ryan. Simply put.
I think Ryan get that hook off though. I think Ryan get that hook off though.
It's like I hope he don't over rely on his athleticism. And see, that's the difference between the two fighters. Even though they both, got speed, the difference is Devin has timing on his side too. You know what I mean? He know how to time his shots very well. He not just throwing and hoping he land. Sometimes Ryan got a tendency to do that and just over rely. I know I'm fast. I know I hit hard. Just throw a shot. Like now you be more patient with setting your shots up. See, Devin is gonna be that. He got good eyes, so it's a lot that he's gonna have to deal with. It's gonna be a tough fight for that man. But if he prepared, then we can get a good one. 3-3 sound like it was competitive to me. You get what I'm saying? So. And we talking about standing 8 counts and stuff like that. So, I mean, Dad said he gave him 1 too. So that just make more, fun for the fight.
Like 1-1. You can argue with 1-1, but 3-3, that's a different number right there. You know what I mean?
It was competitive and fun for y'all.
Right.
Y'all was going back and forth.
You know what I'm saying? I got one
tie in the pros. That's why I say with the backstory, this fight serve a purpose. I ain't knocking it at all. Go in there and see what you're gonna do with Ryan. Can you stop him? Get him out of there? Accumulation late. Let's see.
She ain't sent me the picture, Richie, baby. I don't believe it happened. I ain't see the video. Devin may be better than Ryan, but Ryan can get off with a combo and hurt Devin. Cash Sports, what's going on, my guy, man?
Yeah, and it's about timing. Like you can't, you know what I mean? If you either gonna have to punch with him or be first, because waiting is gonna get beat up.
What's going on, Ant?
The professor.
Chilling, man. I'm trying to fix my little sound thing real quick. Hold on 1 second. I
see you over there dropping freestyles, making beats. You know what I mean? Went live for a quick 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Coming up with some fire in the studio. Yeah, but
let me see.
Hey, Ant, did you break down Devin Haney versus Ryan yet?
We went over it a little bit, little something. What
you think?
It's gonna come down to the game plan, man. It's gonna come down to the game plan.
If you was Ryan, what would your game plan be?
Who was it I was talking to last time? I think it might have been Squeeze. I was telling Squeeze I would have him watching Ali Norton on repeat.
Legacy Defined. Welcome to the Rize podcast.
The reason being is if you watch that fight, the way he was able to mitigate Ali's jab, and we know Muhammad Ali got one of the best jabs in the history of boxing. And Dev, we know that that's his primary weapon, and he's got a pretty damn good jab himself. So the way that he was able to take that jab away and frustrate him a little bit, had him reaching a little bit with the brick hand, and he was able to time him and slip some shots in there. I think that's the key, man. You got to work around the jab just the same way. Team Haney, they're going to be looking out for that left hook. You seen that Ryan was placing the emphasis on his right hand in one of them press conferences. He's like, oh, you think all I got is the hook? I'm going to throw the right hand and all this other stuff. And then I just seen that clip. He was working on his defense, catching shots and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a primary focus, man. Jab defense. Because everything comes off the jab with Dev.
A Dragon Assassin's official. Did you peep how he told on himself that too was a lie? You know what I mean? He talking about, man, what's your name? Then he get to talking about my son and all that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. If you don't know me, how you know I got a son? That box. Come on, play. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like I was telling Just Do, man, I just want a good fight. I mean, a good competitive fight. I don't want to see Rize versus Haney part 2.
I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be.
You don't think it's gonna be competitive?
No, I'm saying I don't think it's gonna be part 2 of that. I don't think it's gonna be part 2 of that. I don't think so. The height, the reach, the hand speed, all those things. Because here's the thing, right? You know, we talk about the footwork, and Dev, he could cycle around the ring or what have you, but he's got to score too, right? Meaning he's got to step in range. So, like Just was saying before with the timing, you could time him on the entry, throw something, occupy him, slow him down. But that's the thing, is the great Bernard Hopkins said it, man, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. Everybody is vulnerable when they punching, because you got to be in range in order to do so. So it's like, yeah, that footwork is good as far as maneuvering and getting yourself out of trouble. But if you want to score, guess what? You got to be close enough to hit the other guy too. And if you're close enough to hit him, you're close enough to get hit. So look to time him on the entry.
Right. Yeah, you got to be smart, man. Calculated like that. Again, that hoping and praying that you land those shots because you fast and you got pop. That's not gonna work against this guy. He's too smart for that. You got to really be disciplined in there with your approach, and you got the right kind of trainer to put you in the position. It's just, are you going to, be able to execute the game plan? Because I'm pretty sure he's doing homework. They're both doing homework. Derek James, pretty smart guy, man. So are you going to be able to apply what's necessary to put yourself in the best position? Because again, you got an uphill battle for sure, and some of it is self-inflicted. A lot of it is. So again, man, that's a dude. His name has always been amongst other guys that's super talented, man. I think his biggest issue has been his lack of consistency with being committed to boxing without the hiccups and the ups and downs and the back and forth. Like you need a consistent run where you putting it together, putting in work, no distractions, no setbacks. That's what he need. He need a clean camp. Whatever amount of time he left for himself to take serious, and he said 5 weeks out of his mouth, so I'm assuming that's what he got. That got to be the best 5 weeks he ever had in his life. You know what I mean? To make this fight even remotely what we needed to be. It got to be the best 5 weeks of his life, because that's the situation you put yourself in. Respect to you. You got a lot going on up there, but it's a time and place, man. And, compartmentalizing is important. So let's see if he don't drag some of that stuff in the ring and it weigh him down. I hope not. I just want to see a clean fight. Good one.
Yeah, but yet again, though, like I get it, he got a lot of stuff going on, but yet again, you can't sign a contract and then use all these excuses. Like you signed the contract, then you rehydration clause. Woo. I ain't trying to hear that. You signed a contract. You can't sign a contract, then all of a sudden you dealing with all this other shit. No, you got, like you say, you got compartmentalize, you know what I mean, and be able to get the job done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. I want to see Ron there to be great, but I also want to see Devin prove to us that he is great.
Right.
And may the best man win.
For sure. I mean, I know he got a lot, man, but this is what he signed up for, and the fact that he raised his hand, not only raised his hand, he stopped for a minute, went the other way, and then busted Yui back. People are really expecting you to, at the bare minimum, to deliver a fight that's worth their money. That's all. I mean, it's not about the loss, bro. I could rock with you at the loss. It's just go in there and give yourself the best chance possible, and whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? People can see it. Like, your effort is there. You can't say you didn't try against Tank. He tried. I respected the effort. He didn't just shell up and be scared, starstruck. He tried. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. I just want to see that same effort. Like, you get in there and try, bro. Don't lay down.
Once you get on that white horse and come to the press conference, I'm expecting you to be that white knight. You know what I mean? That's what I'm expecting. Like when certain people say shit, that's what I'm expecting to see when it come ring time. You know what I mean? And it's not too many boxes in a game right now that give you what they say they're gonna give you. They don't deliver.
Yeah, he sold it. He sold this one. Now he got to deliver something.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, it's crazy. I ain't saying losing is cool, but I'm just set up different. Like, if I see that your effort was there and the dude was just better than you on the night, what could you do? You went out there and really went for it, and he just was better than you and outthought you, outboxed you, and won. I'm cool with it. But if you go out there and lay that egg, man, it's gonna be tough. Like, where do you go from here? So you got a lot on the line. You got a lot to lose. It's crazy that Devin Haney is the guy that's undefeated in the champion, but in a weird way, because of where Ryan is, I feel like he got just as much to lose as Devin. Usually it's the guy that's undefeated that has the most to lose, but Ryan, like, this your career right here. That them second losses start hitting different. You still have a name, but the respect start to look a little different. You can keep going in there and just losing. So,
hey, Polo, Ron ain't quit, man. He made a business decision. You know what I mean? And I believe it was a smart one. You know what I mean? Because he was either, let me go ahead, bow out gracefully now, or let that stretcher come get me and carry me out of here. It's Vegas. It's a big party going on tonight. It's a big victory party going on. I want to go to the party. I want to be at the hospital. You know what I mean? Shit looking like Martin when he fought Tommy the Hitman Hearns. You know what I mean?
Right.
My man, you got this. I tried. It didn't work. You know what I mean? Business decision, man. You got to be able to live to fight another day.
I think he reached the pain threshold or something. And then I really do think wherever he hit him was enough, because the trainer asked him, it was the rib, huh? Yeah, like immediately. So he almost punched the rib halfway out your back, bro. I don't think he was good. I know he got up after 10, but again, he didn't want to remain down, but I think he didn't want to get up before 10 at the same time. Like, look, I think that's it right there. Like, and I think if he would have got up more, the only thing that would have transpired was a meme for all of us.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Even looking around Hector Garcia, you know what I mean?
Right.
That man sat on a stool and was like, nah, that's it, bro. You know what I mean? That's it. Hey, coach, I'm ready to get married.
He said, yo, did I get knocked out? And I can't see. Man, so like that's one short-term memory loss, like, you know what I mean, temporary blindness is wild. It's wild, man. Tank wild, bro.
Barbara D, appreciate the super sticker, Miss Barbara. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the man was like, no more. I'm not doing it. So, you know what I mean? You can't get that man, him is putting something on these people to where as though they really got in their mind, like, nah, that's it. It's over.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the ones that try to keep pushing, you see what happens to them. They become memes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And poor Leo Santa Cruz, man. He just, you know what I mean? The commentator ain't, I think it was the commentator that ain't help him out.
Yeah, they made it worse.
If he thought Leo was about to fold to Tank's, oh my.
Like the commentary for that clip,
he got folded up, man.
It's priceless. You know what I mean? The commentary for that clip is priceless, man.
I always tell y'all, just think about how crazy that knockout is for a man. Just think about Leo Santa Cruz. I think to that point, he only been knocked down, I think once. I think knocked down. I think, was it the ropes? I forget. I think he got knocked down once. Was it Carl Frampton that dropped him once? I thought Frampton might have got him once when they fought. But my point is, you ain't never see nobody do that to him, right? So imagine being a tough guy, pretty solid chin. You don't have a full training camp. Your training camp good. You healthy. You well trained, well rested before the fight. Game plan intact. 6 rounds later, you taking a nap against your will. Well rested, bro. It's crazy. That's some serious work right there. I always say that, bro. Making a grown man go to sleep is crazy. When he don't plan to, man, it's wild.
Like. It was just so crazy. Like, of all the corners you picked to drop him, and you picked the one with his father, right? His father had to get out the wheelchair. No, not my baby. Give me my son. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that knockout was crazy.
Yeah, that was rough, man. That was rough. And I like Leo Santa Cruz too, man. Shout out to Leo Santa Cruz. He's such a gentleman. Like, listen, after he woke up, he got up and took pictures with everybody. He took pictures, signed autographs. I saw post-fight footage on Fight Hype, and it was just so many pictures, so many autographs. I'm like, if I got slept like that, I ain't taking no damn pictures. Get me up out of here.
Manny?
Nah, I'm talking about Leo Santa Cruz.
Leo. Because Manny was that type of dude. He got up, man, and got slapped. I just naturally, I heard taking pictures. I'm thinking Manny.
My
That was
man
the
woke.
knockout
Up. He's
Rize.
doing thumbs up with the fans and
Manny
signing
got up
shit,
like, oh, that's
kissing
it.
babies.
Okay,
He probably ain't even really know where he was at though. He probably just was going through the motions. For real, because I remember the Rolly fight. Like after the Rolly fight, like it's like an hour or two later, like he really still ain't know what the fuck was going on.
That's crazy.
Like you know what I mean? Like it was some. It's like some like something happened in the arena where everybody like was running and shit. A whole bunch of dumbass shit happened. So it's like the press conference got put off even a little bit more. So like it's like an hour later, they still in the dressing room with his door closed. He talking about, Dad, we ready to go to the bot. We ready. What time I fight? They talking about you already got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. I know when Rolly went out, I know when they had the camera on him walking to the back, and his pops was like, bracing, walking with him. It clearly looked like he asked him something. Like, yo, what happened?
He asked him what happened.
Yeah, he clearly was like, yo, what happened?
No, he asked him what happened. I saw the clip. He asked him what happened. I think it might have been like on the epilogue or something like that.
I'm like, yeah, that's real, bro. I think
he was hurt. Man, get the fuck off me and walk.
Yeah, he was concussed, bro. That's why people be like, nah, I think he could have continued. You know what I seen that I think the ref caught? If you catch it, he did get up, but he did an extra little dip. When he got the legs, he did an extra little dip, man. He was like, nah, you ain't good. His legs did an extra little. You like, yo, if he hit you again, bro.
I seen that man an hour later, man. He was still in that state that the ref seen, man. That man was not good.
Yeah, he wasn't.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like that man is putting something on these people that's you go all the way with it, but you're gonna deal with some shit, or you can just go ahead and bow out gracefully. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's sharp too, man. Francis Ngannou was just talking about that knockout that he suffered at the hands of Anthony Joshua. He said he ain't feel nothing. He said he literally didn't feel nothing. Like when he got sparked, he's like, "How was the power?" He was like, "I guess that's what the knockout's about. I didn't feel nothing." And then the crazy thing is, Rolly said the same thing about Tank. He was like, "Yo, he said he ain't really punched that hard."
Imagine somebody short circuiting your whole body. So, you know what I mean? You got short-term memory loss. You can't remember or feel nothing, man.
Just sharp, just out.
Remember Wilder and Arthur Spilka? Remember he knocked him out, dude, legs was crossed perfectly. I think they journeyed him up out of there. That man had a neck brace on, had the audacity to wake up and say Wilder don't hit that hard. Wow.
He ain't feel it. It's quick and painless, man. Quick and painless.
They can say that because they can't, they body shut down. You know what I mean?
Quick. Turn the lights off immediately. Nobody home. Lights off and ain't nobody home.
Nah, it's different when you get knocked out. Like I got knocked out in a damn car accident one time, man. That what do you call it? The airbag came out. The force, it hit me so hard, I blacked out. I woke up. I couldn't even feel my face, bro. So I believe it.
Man, I never had the airbag, dude. I've been in too many of them, as a matter of fact, more than a handful. And man, I got hit with an airbag one of the last times. I was numb in the face a little bit, but it ain't put me out.
No, that joint got me right on the chin, bro. I was out.
Bang.
I was out. Couldn't feel my face.
That's why, though. I think the chin was a little different. I got hit in my face. Like, I don't know.
They took me to do the x-rays and all that.
That
was all bad.
Crazy.
But yeah, so that's what happened to Rolly in there, man. You get
sleep.
You get short-circuited, like you get short-circuited, like Celia said, you get hit with something so sharp.
Remember another crazy knockout what's his name? Mick Conley getting knocked out like that by Lee Wood. He was out on his feet and fell. I remember he fell out the ring. I was like, man, that shot didn't even look that hard, but I guess it was the right time, and he was asleep, standing up.
And that's what people don't understand. It's not really all about power when it comes to knockout. It's more placement. The power just be an extra bonus. You know what I mean? Right. The placement, you know what I mean? Like we talking about one of the most accurate boxers in boxing. He don't throw a lot. He said it. I don't throw a lot of punches, but I'm the most accurate when I do throw them.
I gotta send you that video where he be the little funny video I'll be playing at the end of the joint. Where he be saying that he be like, I'm the most accurate. Oh man.
Come on, man. You asking for trouble, but if Ryan can find a way to let's not even say Ryan pull it off. How about a split decision? Devin way. Do you know what I mean? Do you think we get a part 2?
I think you might, especially if it's successful too, man.
Yeah.
If it's commercially successful,
in history,
you almost have to, yeah. And then what would this be? Seven fights? You'd have to run it back one more time. You already see what the tagline is for this fight. This one counts and all that stuff. So
right.
Run it back again.
Damn.
He said that comic is like that joint funny, right?
He said, I got my lights turned out once by a baseball to the cheekbone at 60 miles an hour. I blacked out and set up trying to go back to first to continue. Coach was like, hell no, you don't.
That's rough.
Listen.
Tim Layton thought he hit a single. He tried to go to first base.
Listen, I got hit with a lacrosse ball cold. You know what I mean? That, like, I can only imagine a baseball. God damn.
To the cheek too.
Yeah, shit, that Indian rubber hard. You know what I mean? On the lacrosse tip, especially when it's cold. But god damn, a baseball at 60? My shit might be laying right there on the field, man. I might be done with that shit.
Telling you.
God damn. I know he had a lump on his shit.
Telling you.
God damn.
What do you think Devin got to do to win the fight besides beat Devin Haney? What do you think that he got to do? If you had to game plan.
He gonna have to take a chance. He gonna have to take a chance in this fight. You know what I mean? Because he gonna have to get in there. He gonna have to fight.
Yeah, if he wants the statement that he want, he might like I said, that stepping out of your comfort zone just a bit, just to press on that gas a bit more, just enough to get your guy up out of there if you got him in position. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do it though. Given a history, he might really want to knock him out.
The only problem is
I'm an opponent again. He might really want to stop him.
He going there tiptoeing. You know what I mean? He going there tiptoeing. Old boy, throw that left. No, it ain't clickbait, you gang. It's a question mark that say, will he show up? Come on, man. There's a question mark clearly there.
If you was around, he was saying that. I didn't heard him say it today that he was coming over there. Clearly,
clickbait. You know what I mean? He was supposed to show up. That's not my. You know what I mean? You got a problem? Go over there and see Bill.
My guy, Big Dre. What does a decisive win look like to you, in your opinion, for Devin Haney? Is it like he 12 zip him? Does he drop him a few times, or maybe once or twice? Or does he just put a beating on him, maybe a TKO, something like that? Like, what is a decisive win?
Right.
What you think, Senior? What does a decisive win look like for Devin Haney? Does it have to be a knockout, or could it just be like a?
It gotta be dominance. It gotta be dominance. You know what I mean? At least at the end of the fight, Ryan to me, Ryan got evaluated if he still want to continue with boxing.
Damn. Is it because he lost or because he got his ass whooped that bad?
Point blank period.
That he got to evaluate.
You know what I mean? Like, he got to reevaluate life. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it time for me to hang this shit up? That's a decisive win to me. Punishment.
I could see that. And I think that actually speaks to Justice's point that he made previously, which is that, Ryan actually has some pressure on him, even though he's not the titleist in this fight. He's not the champion, but, his credibility is already a little bit shaky in regards to his boxing and how legitimate he is. And I think that's probably the reason why he took this fight, because he could have just fought anybody. But you got to legitimize himself, because a lot of people don't see him for the 12-time national amateur champion that he was, or the tournaments that he was winning during that phase of his career. But as a pro, it's like, can he hang with the top guys, or can he just feast upon the Javier Fortunas and the Romero Dunos of the world? But can he really compete with the likes of Tank, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and so on and so forth? And I think that this fight, even if he does lose, but if it's competitive, I think that it puts that stamp on him that, okay, he's not just a YouTuber, not just a TikToker. So he definitely got to be competitive in this fight.
Let me ask you this then. If let's just say Ryan was to lose in a competitive fight, who would you like to see Ryan fight next?
Damn, that's a good question. Not Subriel Matias. I know I know that much. I don't want to see that next. I don't know.
The winner of Rolly and Pitbull.
Yeah, there we go. Because that would be for a title. Get him, put him in there.
If Rolly pull it off, remember they got that sparring footage out there. You know what I mean?
Who y'all got in that fight? Rolly versus Pitbull. Who y'all got?
Part of me want to go with Pitbull, man. And again, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if you ever heard me say it. They both obviously got a common opponent. We know Pitbull fought Tank. We know Tank hurt the hand in the fight, so he was able to survive Tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rolly got in there, and Tank didn't hurt his hand. In fact, he had Rolly concussed. So for me, I felt like it's like a lifetime story. Surviving Tank Davis, bro. Life after surviving Tank Davis hasn't been as harsh on Pitbull Cruz as it's been on Rolly to me. And it's funny because Pitbull Cruz has had more fights, right? But Rolly seems to be less of what he was before that point. Just to a certain degree, I see a bit more like reluctance to engage, just a little bit more hesitant. And I don't think that's patience. I think that's him battling those demons that you got knocked down there. I think Ant was talking about you got dropped by Jahan Ingram. You got dropped by Barroso in the actual fight. Your chin been getting checked, bro. So Pitbull got the kind of style that's gonna make you think about what you want to throw, because he gonna have something for you to come back. So I just feel like Pitbull still looked like more of what he was before Tank. He's still the same guy, pretty much, right? His confidence is not wavering when he in fights.
I don't know. That last performance that he had was kind of like subpar too, though.
I'm about but he was just in there that was Styles. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely was
That
Styles.
was just Styles. And him just, dude being able to, who was it? Cabrera you talking about?
Yeah. That's
Giovanni.
It.
Still went for it, right? Rolly.
He went for a little too much though, man. Like we like we talked about earlier on your show, Just. He was out there winging them overhands. It's like, bro, you never heard of a jab or a straight right hand. It's just all big left hooks.
Not nothing. Walk straight in your house and walk in your kitchen and start fixing stuff. You know what I mean? Breaking dishes and stuff. I'm telling you, that's how he like to fight.
What you thought about the Barroso performance from Rolly, Senior? What you thought about that performance?
I think Barroso whipped his ass. And got robbed.
Yeah, I just think one guy survived Tank a little bit better, right? You know what I mean? I ain't talking about the fight. I'm talking about life after the fight. Like, you get what I'm saying? Pitbull still is Pitbull, reckless at times. He gonna go for it. Rolly, the thing that made him successful is oddly enough is being himself. And if he's any less of what he already was, then that's not a good sign. That's all I'm saying. So if he go in there a little gun shy and you're able to see it, I think Pitbull will pick up on it and it could, work against him. So, but he's still Rolly. He gonna be the bigger guy. I'm pretty sure he can punch just as well, and he probably gonna be the harder puncher as well. So it should be a crash out. The crash out kings, bro. That's the crash fest right there.
I think if it wasn't for Tony Weeks, Barroso would have put an end to Rolly.
Yeah, he definitely helped him.
It could have, man. It could have. We seen what O'Hara Davies had to deal with, man. That was rough. That was rough.
Come on, man. Like, you got caught up with it.
That was rough.
You almost sent Buddy to the sunken place.
I got y'all on here. Let me spin one more fight at y'all, because I'm looking for one time to give us one more time, man. Talk to me, Keith Thurman, Tszyu. Keith Thurman, Tszyu. I think it's a lot at stake for whoever the winner is. And being as though Terrence Crawford is potentially the trophy for whoever win the fight. I think Keith Thurman can pull it off, even though they try and it looks like they ready to cash out on Keith. You know what I mean? He ain't that active. He ain't been fighting. So it's time we got an opponent, Tszyu, we can cash out on him. But I think Keith can shock him one more time because that'll give him another fight right back in the ring before he ride off into the sunset. So it's like, yeah, you know, the odds stacked against Keith. But if Keith take this serious, if Keith can give us a glimpse of one more time, and pull it off, oh man, that's setting the stage for Keith versus Crawford.
One time got to be one more time on the night, and we need one more time, bro. Like, again, his conditioning is key for me. It's just straight up and down how well he responds to the inactivity, fighting outside of 47, you know, in the 150s, which he ain't fought above outside of 147 in years. He's done it before. Every fight wasn't at 147. If you go check, he got some fights earlier in his career for sure. So it's just how well his body responds. Being a slightly older guy is the inactivity. You know what I mean? It don't have to be the end all be all. You get what I'm saying? You can shake off some cobwebs early, but you can't let, like I always say, you can't let that first quarter of the fight get away from you like that. It gets tough. So you got to navigate them early rounds. You got to keep it close and respectable. And then, you know, maybe you still have those legs, man. You could take Tim in some deep waters and outbox him. You got the style, but do you have the conditioning, the legs still? You're a smart fighter, but do you still have it? Is your punch resistance the same? Like, what's going on? So if he could check them boxes, man, he could surprise Tszyu. He could. You know, he lost once to Pacquiao, split decision. Not a bad loss.
Damn, Gianni Legion said, I got slapped in the ring once. Still to this day, I don't remember what I got hit with. God damn.
Man.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Stylistically, I think that Keith, man, both of these guys, they diametrically opposed. I think that's what makes this fight so intriguing. Like, you got one guy where his control game is impeccable, and the other guy, he's got fantastic feet. The inactivity, I'll say this, like, all inactivity is not the same. A lot of these guys that have been inactive over the past couple of years, and we see them get in there and they take a horrific loss. More often than not, their inactivity was marred with, you know, extracurricular shit. You know, they had other things going on. They weren't just outside the ring, but the diet's not on point. They might be partying a little bit. They may not be just keeping up with themselves, just doing just general routine maintenance, just keeping up with themselves. And from our understanding, shout out to the brother Mo City, he said that Keith has been training this whole time because he's had a couple of fights that were lined up that fell through. So his inactivity may not hit the same as somebody else's inactivity because he's been keeping up with himself. And I hope that is the case because it'll make for a great fight. My guy Draco Edwards said Tim is flat-footed. Yeah, Tim don't got the fastest feet, but as my guy Cat Sports says, they're adequate. Tim can get where he needs to get in order to be productive and to be effective. And that's the thing, man. He does his best work when he's got his opponent's backs on the ropes. He's looking to peel your guard down, manipulate it, control you. He'll move you this way with his left hand, line you up for a right hand. He's a very, very physical, handsy fighter. So Keith's job is to keep it in the center of the ring. As long as he could do that, keep pivoting, keep turning him, hitting him with shots here and there. His primary defense is that high guard. Keith has a fantastic uppercut. Hey, split that guard, hook around the guard, jab. Another thing that I noticed with Tszyu that he likes to do is he likes to check the lead hand with his rear hand, so he'll drop it, kind of like what we seen Francis Ngannou doing. That's how he got stretched with that right hand, trying to check the lead hand with his brick hand. Tim does that a lot. So I think it's up to Keith to find ways to take advantage of that. And then for Tszyu, what he's got to do is he's got to be able to trap Keith because Keith is going to keep moving and moving and moving. And when he can touch that chandelier body, Keith, I love you, no disrespect, but you know, we seen it, the Collazo fight, Riverside Rocky, what's my guy's name? Riverside Rocky, Josecito Lopez. Yeah, that 7th round, man, it was looking dark for Keith, man. I was getting nervous for him because my man hit him with one body shot. But I'll say this about Keith. Even though he's a little soft to the body, it hasn't cost him yet. And he's always found a way to survive. He'll spit that gum shield out. He'll take a breath. He'll cycle around the ring, do whatever he got to do to recuperate, get his bearings back. But yeah, so I think it's going to come down to who is able to keep it where they need to keep it in terms of where the activity takes place. If it's in the center of the ring, I favor Keith. If it's on the ropes or in the corners, he might have a long ass night, man, because that man Tszyu is extremely, extremely physical. Oh, and let me say one last thing. Like you were saying, as far as Keith fighting at 154, yeah, he's done it a couple times, and even in the amateurs, he fought at 152. One thing he said that was real interesting on the Boxing Voice, he said that even fighting at 147, he never hydrates past 157, 158. And for this fight, he's looking to come in around 157, 158. So who knows? Maybe cutting 7 less pounds and then only having to rehydrate 3 or 4 pounds. That shit might do him some justice. It remains to be seen. So hopefully he holds up so we get a great fight.
Legacy Define said Keith got that power. And you know what they say about power? It's the last thing to fade.
True indeed.
Sean Porter think his power from, is going to return for this fight. Feel like he going to turn the clock back a little bit with this performance. I hope he right.
I'm telling you, I just, for some strange reason, man, I just think one time going to give us one more time.
I think that's good for boxing. That's something else to talk about, too. That's a good conversation. I think Keith Thurman, no disrespect to Tszyu, I think Keith Thurman, being that people count him out, and it's depending on how he was to be able to win this fight, he could make another fight going forward, man. I think he can surprise some people. I think it'd be good for boxing, Keith Thurman winning, especially if he's to stay active, right? If that's to keep him, you know what I mean? I think it'd be good for boxing.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, good point, Legacy Define. People forget how Keith performed very well coming after inactivity versus Barrios. Right. He's not a party guy, and he stays healthy out of the ring. That's another thing. Like, he always been like, you know what I mean, mindful what he put in and out of his body. You see what I'm saying? So like being inactive and still taking care of your body, you know what I mean? That's another, you know what I mean, plus in his win category.
Yeah.
I gotta go look
exactly why I say that. What's the name? All inactivity is not the same, man. Because you might not have a fight lined up, but if you stay inactive outside the ring, the great Bernard Hopkins to this day, they say the man got like a 28-inch waist. He ain't even fighting no more, and he keep himself in that type of shape. You know what I mean? Some people just like that. They just discipline and they got a regimen.
Yeah, they don't leave. They've been doing it since they was younger. They ain't really gonna break that. You know what I mean? Unless you're talking about what's my guy name? I just was looking at it. Prince Nassim.
Oh yeah. He retired. Like, he just blew up.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like to just let yourself go like that to that extent of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we gonna see, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on, chopping it up with me, man. Closing arguments, man.
Let's keep building on this great old boxing, man. And salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to my guys, Senior, Aunt McQueen, and the Rize family.
Definitely a dope build tonight. Just appreciate you. Tell Miss Just Dude, thanks for letting us borrow you. For an extra hour tonight. Shout out to the baby dudes, all love them.
Baby dude back sleep. He was grumpy. He was cranky.
So, you know what I mean? Appreciate Miss Just Dude for letting us borrow you.
Man,
shout out to you for coming through, man. You know what I mean? Whenever I call, you always there. So shout out to you, Just. Appreciate it. Aunt McQueen, man. Appreciate you. Aunt McQueen, you gonna leave us with a freestyle? I see you got your new toys.
Oh no. This is old stuff. I've been had this stuff. The only thing is, I keep everything in the tuck, man.
Can you give us one before we get out of here?
No, sir, but I will leave you with my closing argument. Here's my closing argument. And I always gotta say this every time I leave here. Small things, all things. You know what I mean? Small things, all things.
A salute to my guy, all things.
Yeah, salute to all things.
Shout out to all things, man. Appreciate everybody that hit us up in the super chat, cash app, super thanks, man. It means a lot. Shout out to the panel for coming through. Everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. You know what I mean? Even though he ducked us, man. Shout out to William Haney, man. You know what I mean? shout out to William for ducking, man. You know, hey, just make sure y'all know we was here. He ain't show up. So you know what I mean? Y'all got any complaints? Y'all take that up over there with him in the complaint department. We was here ready for him, dropped him a thumbnail and everything. Just like that, man. Appreciate everybody. See y'all tomorrow. Shout out to Just Dude.
Say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no roots. He say, cuz this life we ain't over this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.